Well,
I got rid of the individual mandate.
I'm going to give you an opportunity.
I got rid of the individual mandate.
Excuse me. Like Wallace is being so rude for trying to enforce like the 2-minute thing. This is so great. The whole debate, Trump is basically talking over both Biden and Wallace. And in this video, we're going to watch the highlights of Trump specifically talking over Wallace. And I'm also going to show a clip where Trump cracks a joke and Wallace can't help but laugh. He kind of almost breaks character for a little bit and laughs. And it's funny because it's a joke at Biden's expense, but he still laughs. But anyway, let's watch some of these clips. And then at the end, I'll break down socially what this means. Why is Trump doing this? Does it look good or bad? What does it communicate? So let's watch these clips.
I'm going to give you an opportunity.
I got rid of the individual mandate, which was a big chunk of Obama. That is absolutely a big thing. That was the worst part of Obamacare.
Sir,
Chris, that was the worst part of Obama.
Let me ask my question.
Well, I'll ask Joe. The individual mandate was the most unpopular aspect of Obamacare. I got rid of it.
I'd like you
and we will protect people with
President, I'm the
pre-existing
moderator of this
conditions.
debate, and I would like you to let me ask my question, and then you can answer.
Go ahead.
Doesn't it sound like a substitute third grade teacher in the class is just completely out of control? Wallace is so flustered he calls him Mr. Vice President.
Popular aspect.
Take them.
Well,
Vice President,
Chris,
no.
Can I be honest? It's a very important
Try to be
question.
honest.
He stood up.
No,
he stood up,
the answer to
and
the
he
question is no.
Ukraine.
No, sir.
With $1 billion, if you
that
get rid
is
of the
absolutely
you know what, you're,
not
stop.
true.
You're doing it.
You're going to
You're on
have
tape.
True.
Gentlemen. I hate to raise
Chris,
my voice, but I
he's
see
on
it seems
tape.
to be, why should I be different than the two of you? So here's the
Got a
deal.
good point.
We have 6 segments. We have ended that segment. We're going to go to the next segment. In that segment, you each are going to have 2 uninterrupted moments.
Okay, there's another example. He's so flustered, he says 2 interrupted moments instead of minutes. Now, check out this joke that Trump says at Biden's expense that Wallace can't help but laugh at.
President Trump, you're holding large rallies with crowds packed together, thousands of people.
Outside.
Outside, yes, sir, agreed. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with...
Because nobody will show up.
People with...
Well, it's true. Nobody shows up to his rallies.
All right.
The bounty on the heads of American soldiers.
Your son got
Interesting.
$3.5 million.
That's right.
Mi-
And
Mr.
by the way,
President, Mr.
my
President,
son...
Wait a minute. Mr. President, your campaign agreed to both sides would get 2-minute answers uninterrupted. Well, your side agreed to it, and why don't you observe what your campaign agreed to as a ground rule, okay, sir?
He never keeps his word.
Because
Can you add back, sir?
No,
He's
I'm
a
not asking.
person that's
That was a
not
rhetorical
yelling.
question.
Okay, so what's the problem here? A lot of people on Twitter and stuff are saying that Wallace did the worst job of facilitating these debates of anyone throughout history. And what happens is listen to him talk. He doesn't sound confident. Listen to his tonality. I'll put a link at the end of the video. I break down the tonality of Trump and Biden. But Wallace's tonality is not confident. He's like, hey, would you please stop? You agreed to this. He needs to come in with the same confidence as Trump. Otherwise, Trump's just going to talk over him. That's the way it works in the real world. If you don't sound confident and someone sounds more confident than you, what's going to happen to people's perception? They're going to believe and trust and look to the person who sounds the most confident. So Wallace really need to change his tonality to a more rapport neutral or even a rapport breaking tone, which is almost like a cop talks to someone when they pull over. You know, sit down there right down the curb. Sit on the curb right now. Does Wallace sound like that? No, he sounds like a third grade teacher. Hey, come on, guys. Let's just sit in a circle, guys. It's a debate. Let's talk. He needs to get some more gusto behind what he's saying. And I'm going to keep this video short, but if you want to learn more specifically about how to speak with a strong, confident voice that people will listen to, what if you were sitting in Wallace's shoes and you had to be the one to try to stop Trump? Do you have the right tone of voice? Do you have the confidence to do it? Click here and I'll teach you how to do it now.